Hello and welcome to a new video. Today you can join me on a very special ride here in my all-electric Renault Zoe. As you can see in the background, it will be a very special ride, a very special day. I will show you why in a few seconds. But first of all, I wanted to show you how nice motorway parkings can be in Switzerland. Look at this landscape. This is the Valensee. It's a beautiful lake. It's on the border between the canton of St. Gallen and the canton of Glarus in Switzerland, and this is just lovely. And it's a regular motorway parking, as you can see on the other side. You can see the trucks over there. So here we're back to our Renault Zoe, and when I open the door you might be able to see why this will be a special day. We just have a quick look at the dashboard here. I just have to change over, and there it is. As you can see, at least I hope you can see it. We have 99,900 and something kilometers on the clock. So on this journey today we will reach 100,000 kilometers. It's not very special to reach 100,000 kilometers in a car, but as you all know, this is an electric car, and some people say that electric cars are not good for long distances, and we will prove that electric cars are as good as any other car, maybe even better, even on long distances. So join me on this ride, and hopefully we will reach 100,000 kilometers together today. So we're in the car now. We're driving towards Zurich. I have to go there for work. It's about 130 kilometers one way, so it's about 260 kilometers both ways today. So we will reach the 100,000 kilometers for sure on this journey today. I'm very excited about that. It's not a huge achievement for a car, I have to say. I will post a picture here, maybe you can see it now, that I've done well bigger mileages in the past with other cars. This 500,000 I showed you here has been done with Citroën C5, which was a great car, I have to say. Diesel engine, but I made 500,000 kilometers without a single problem. It was my best car ever. But I think this car is going to be even better here, the all-electric Renault Zoe. I reached 100,000 kilometers with, let's say, servicing of the car was changing the cabin air filter twice. And once I changed the drop links on the front axle. And that was it. Like, it's so easy to maintain. It has no liquids at all in it. Well, except in the little gearbox, but and in the cooling system, but no motor oil or something like that. So it's very easy to service and also very cheap and reliable. So reaching 100,000 kilometers with an electric car is still something a bit new. Some people are spreading false or fake news that electric cars are not even able to reach that mileage. I will show you today that it's even easier than in a regular ICE car to reach that target. And what I will do at the moment, when we will reach 100,000 kilometers, we are now at 99,930 kilometers, so it will be another 70 kilometers. You don't have to stay with me for 70 kilometers, but I will get you again when we're closer to the target. But what I will do just after we reach 100,000 kilometers is I will stop the car, and we will check what the battery state of health is. As you know, there is this thing about electric cars that the battery degradation, so we don't know exactly how much the battery capacity drops over time and over the kilometers. And this car here has particularly been battered during the time. We have been, if you watch my older videos, you can see all of it. We have been to Semoritz in the Swiss Alps at -20 degrees, and we have driven down all the way to Spain, to Barcelona, where it was about 40 degrees. So that's a difference of 60 degrees Celsius, which is not good for the battery, I have to say. Normally the battery wants to operate in an ideal temperature of about 20 degrees. That's where that's the best climate for the battery anyway. But we have done everything we could with this car, just to show you that they're great. These cars are absolutely fantastic, and that's why I will be going to convert my old classic car, the Renault 4 CV, a 1954 models, to full electric. You can check out these videos also on this channel, so please subscribe and you will see how we transform a 1954's old-timer to a fully electric car. And let's say the future plan would be to drive very long distances as well with this classic car, which will be a very nice thing to do. So yeah, I'm excited to see when we will reach 100,000 kilometers, what state of health we will have at that time, at that point, and of course you will be here with me and we will check it out together. So give me a second, and we will be reaching 100,000 in a few seconds there. So yeah. So as you can see, we're at 99,980 kilometers now. We're approaching Zurich city center. So the exact point when we will reach 100,000 kilometers will be just outside of the city of Zurich. I'm very curious to see where exactly we will be stopping for our 100,000 kilometers with the Renault Zoe. Stay tuned, it will happen in a few seconds. So please pay attention now. It's 3, 2, 1, and here we go! Yoo-hoo! So I've stopped the car now, and what I want to check now together with you is the state of health of the battery. As you remember, a few years ago people were telling that maybe electric cars wouldn't even be able to reach 100,000 kilometers with one single set of batteries. And as you can see, I've plugged in the OBD scanner now, because the state of health is a value that is not publicly available on the Renault Zoe system. So we need to go in a bit deeper here in the car IT. I'm starting up now my tablet with the app. It's called CAN ZE. It's a reverse engineered app for the Renault Zoe. So I open up the app. I hope that I have the connection now with yeah, I have the connection now with the CAN Z, as you can see. And before I click here on the battery, I have to say that I want to see it myself. I haven't checked the state of health, I think the last time when it had about 50,000 kilometers. So it will be a big surprise for me as well. I've done the BMS update once in between, so I know it was about I think 98 or 99% about 20,000 kilometers ago. So let's click together now on the battery, on the battery item here on the screen. I hope you can see it. We click on it. So this is a Renault Zoe with 100,000 kilometers. Let's see if it gets a connection there. State of health. We have 98%. 98% state of health after 100,000 kilometers. I think that's quite a big achievement, and I think that's that proves that batteries last much more longer than previously expected. And if you think that batteries will have a second life after having been in the car, they will be used for electricity in power stations to store the electricity. I mean, the environmental impact of the manufacturing of the battery is, I think it's even smaller if you compare to all the impact for the oil drilling and oil refinement. So I think that's quite a good achievement. I'm very pleased about that now. So probably now you wanted to know where we actually reached this target. So I will show you. It's kind of a beautiful place. It's out in the green. I just went off the motorway, as you can see over there. And right behind the motorway, it would be there would be the Lake of Zurich. Actually, we're here close to Wädenswil at the Lake of Zurich. It's called Zurich Parkside. This region here, that's their claim at least. So we have green fields, and here, of course, we have our car with the 100,000 kilometers. That's exactly the place where it reached the 100,000 kilometers mark. So what a day, what a day. Let me wrap this up. We have reached 100,000 kilometers with the all-electric Renault Zoe. Of course, first battery pack, 98% of battery health, so just 2% of degradation in the equivalent of 2.5 times around the world. So I think this is quite an achievement, and it makes me pretty confident for an emission-free future. Of course, I know that the Zoe battery is not emission-free, but if you look at these stats I showed you today, I think the efficiency of electric vehicles has been proved in practice today. So we're on the way home now. I still have about 130 kilometers to go, so the miles will be clocking up even further. I've seen a Frenchman on YouTube as well, and he passed 200,000 kilometers also with the first battery pack. So there's still way to go. I'm looking forward to all of that, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope that some people will get more confidence in electric cars. You can use them as you would use your normal vehicle. So be confident, and yeah, go ahead. Wish you a nice day, and check back again here soon. Bye.